The following two clips are terrifying evidences about the weeping woman. The first clip was shared by Oscar Martinez on his TikTok account. The video is from a security camera at his work. Here, you can see what appears to be the weeping woman crying late at night. The footage is really shocking and immediately caused a commotion in his TikTok. In the video, you can hear the terrifying cry of the weeping woman along with the barking of dogs nearby that sensed her presence. Many think that this could be a setup, yet the vast majority truly believe that this is a real sighting. But I want you to tell me what you think of it. This video was recorded in 2011 by some guys who were working at a gas station in Nuevo León, Mexico, late at night. While they were chatting outside the gas station, they managed to capture something really scary.
No, güey. No, güey.
Mira, güey, mira.
¿Qué pedo?
Allá, ¿ya viste?
¿Dónde, güey?
Ya, por
No mames, no se alcanza a ver.
Allá, güey, allá.
Ya lo vi, güey, ya.
A la verga, ¿qué verga es esto tú?
No mames, no sé, güey.
No mames.
Ay, hijo de
la...
Aguanta, güey, aguanta. Aguanta. No nos ve, güey.
Espérate, aguanta.
No sabes, güey. Vente, vamos a meternos, güey. De Chile, porque no.
A la verga, no.
Hijo de su... ¿Quién sabe, güey? Aguanta, güey, vamos a verlo.
No, yo no voy, güey, está bien culero.
No mames, vamos, güey.
No, yo ya me voy, no se la verga, güey. Vamos por allá, güey. Sí, mames, yo ya me voy, güey.
No mames.
No, ya hay que cerrarme.
No.
Ya hay que cerrarme.
No, güey.
La puerta, güey.
Ay, hijo de... Ay, güey. No mames, güey, yo ya no me voy para allá, güey.
Ya fue, ya.
No me está
The white, almost translucent figure of a woman was seen passing by the gas station, crying, ignoring the men who were outside by the time. Those who recorded the video were left shocked, even terrified to see how this woman walked quickly, or at least that's what it looked like. Since many users that watched the video say it looks like the woman is floating. As I said before, this video has a long time on the internet and had gone viral when it was just uploaded, being one of the most terrifying sightings of the weeping woman. This next video is from a group of explorers that went inside an abandoned house that was supposedly haunted. Here, they'd be able to capture the presence of a demon or cursed entity.
¿Escuchas? Mira la cara, ¿le estás viendo la cara? Arriba. Ahí, abajo, poquito abajo. Abajo la lámpara, ahí, poquito menos. Ahí. Vean el rostro. In nomine Patris, Filii, Spiritus Sancti, amén. ¿Por qué no has podido trascender? Mira, Naomi, mira. Vean. Saquen captura. Espérame, Naomi. Sigue rezando. Cielo santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos del mal. Amén. ¿Qué es lo que te atormenta? Es contigo. Bendita eres entre todas las mujeres y bendito es el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús. Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega, Señora, por nosotros los pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte. Amén. Mira cómo se desvanece, Naomi, como si estuviera, mira. Yo quiero que descanses en paz. Aléjate de nosotros. Cruz sacra sin migilux, non draco sin migidux. Va de retro satana. Nunca ansuali vigivana, sumale quailiva, sit se venena vivas. In nomini Patris, Filii, Spiritus Sancti. Amén. Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos ofenden. No nos dejes caer en la tentación y líbranos de todo mal. Amén. Mira, ahí están las plasmaciones. Mira el rostro. Mira. Ahí mero irá Naomi.
We can clearly see how this entity is behind the glass and even see that it has several hands against it. At some point, you can see the terrifying face of this being. Many viewers speculate that this could be a yokai, a demonic being of low astral plane that is chasing these explorers away. Others, more skeptical, think that this could be just a setup, since the explorers didn't get closer to verify the presence of this being. But you, who are watching the video, tell me in the comments what you think that was. What we are about to see is a series of videos of a TikTok user known as RV Godoy, who began to experience strange occurrences in his house. Because of this, he decided to seek an explanation and began to investigate. The first thing he did was to go to the basement of the house, where he discovered a strange skeletal mask hidden in the dark. This left him intrigued, although it could simply be an old tenant's Halloween costume. But what happens next will leave you wondering if it is actually an omen of something even scarier. In this clip, we see the man apparently panicking as he closes a door, locking it afterwards. Something starts knocking on the door. Clearly in panic, he runs to another room and slams the door shut behind him. A few more seconds passed before he decided to take a look. Suddenly, the door he had locked slams open. Later, we see the man walking down the stairs to the basement and turning the lights on. As the camera turns around, he sees nothing unusual. But as he started walking back up, he suddenly heard another disembodied thump. He rushes down again, turning the lights on, noticing that the little wooden horse, which was still before, is now moving. In this last clip, we see the man searching inside the bathroom after hearing more strange noises. While checking under the sink, he suddenly turns the camera to the shower and sees something truly terrifying. A strange hand, totally black with long fingers, was seen in the shower. Many of his viewers who watched this series of videos think that his house is haunted, or that some lower astral entity is haunting him. What would you do in a situation like this? Let me know in the comments. This video was shared by the YouTube user Johnny Paranormal 74, who periodically visits spooky and abandoned places around Mexico. In this clip, they enter an old cemetery in search of paranormal activity. Shortly after beginning their investigation, they began to ask if there were any spirits present, and a few seconds later, this happens.
Quiero que me des una señal que estás aquí. Demuéstrame lo que estás aquí. Uy. ¿Dónde estás? Mira. Uy.
Uy, mamá.
Laura Nava, muchísimas gracias por sus estrellas. ¿Cómo te llamas?
One of the gates that were enclosed in the tomb started shaking on its own. Prompted by this, the man tried to use a popular app called Ghost Tube.
Mira, ¿ya ves?
Mira.
Sí, ya ves, aquí está, mira.
The app seemed to detect something above the grave.
Mira.
Demuéstrame que estás aquí. Ahí está bailando, mira.
Shortly after, while attempting to communicate with the potential spirit, the camera picks up more activity.
No agarra ya. Mira.
¿El candado?
Sí, el candado como hace.
Aquí fue donde se detectó la mujer.
Como hace el candado, güey. Como hace el candado, mira. Ocupas ayuda, ¿qué es lo que necesitas? El candado, amigos.
Se movió
El candado el que se está moviendo, el candado el que se está moviendo, mira.
Que se movió, amigos, ahí, miren. Y todavía sigue, mira.
Mira cómo hace, mira. Se levantó y se volvió a bajar, ¿viste?
Ey, como que ocupa aquí, ocupa luz.
¿Por qué no rezas? Pega un Padre Nuestro.
The grate moves abruptly on its own, and on the app you can see what the entity making it move looks like. The video finished short later. And though many people think that GhostTube is designed to detect things just for fun, it's still hard to explain how in the tombs we could see an entity moving the grate and the lock. So, rewatch the video as many times as you want, and let me know if you would dare to use this app in your home and find out if there are ghosts in it. Our friend and colleague Alberto del Arco would venture on a tour in the famous Kilometer 31 in Nuevo León, Mexico. This place is plagued by negative and low astral energy, and it didn't take long for Alberto and his cameraman to capture something unusual.
Cuidado atrás, no te saques. Ay, cabrón, te juro que se me hizo ver a alguien pasar por allá. Por allá. Como si se hubiera cruzado. De este lado.
Es que se siente tenebroso aquí.
Se siente muy raro.
At first, it is quite difficult to notice. However, if we slow down the video, a ghostly shape can be seen moving past the bush. Alberto continues his exploration of the area and is soon startled when an object suddenly falls to the ground.
Bueno, tú sí alcanzaste a ver algo, ¿no? Moverse. ¿Pero crees que lo tengas? ¿Se habrá grabado?
Espero que sí. Ay, güey, no mames. Ya ves, ya ves.
¿Qué fue?
No sé. Algo cayó de ahí.
Pero ¿sabes qué escuché antes? Un
They finally arrived at an old property deep in the forest, and the cameraman began to search the nearby trees. However, as they did so, the cameraman inadvertently managed to catch a dark figure moving in one of the windows.
Creo que es por acá.
¿Seguro?
¿Por ahí?
A ver, es por aquí. Ajá.
Ay, güey.
¿Qué fue eso?
Sí, ¿verdad?
Sí, ¿qué fue?
Fue como si algo se movió otra vez. No lo sé, este lugar está muy gacho, güey.
¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña? ¿Como de una niña? ¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña?
No mames.
¿Como de una niña? ¿Ya viste ese tronco? ¿No te da la impresión de que es una niña?
Alberto and his cameraman didn't notice this strange figure passing by in one of the property's windows. Many of his viewers think they managed to capture a shadow people, but tell me in the comments, what do you think that was? I invite you to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. They call me Sir Phantom. Thanks for watching.